If you're entering into an EQIP or CSP contract under the Regenerative pilot, CEMA216 is your testing framework. You'll need at least a first-year baseline and then a final year assessment. The 6 indicators we just covered are what NRCS is evaluating, and SHAPE is how they'll score it. Practically, that means you want to run the full panel in year 1, and that gives you a baseline around biological activity, physical structure, the chemical environment, nutrient cycling, microbial community, and composition. The cost is around $220 per sample, and it's reimbursable through these programs. Then you'd implement the practices, whether it's cover crops, reduced tillage, crop rotations, nutrient management 590 plans, and then you test it again. The respiration and bioavailable nitrogen indicators will respond fastest, usually within a season or 2. The aggregate stability and organic carbon will take longer, but over that 5-year CSP contract, you should see movement if the system is working. The key insight is that the CEMA216 isn't just a compliance exercise. The indicators are chosen to give you actionable information. If your respiration is climbing, but your aggregate stability is flat, that tells you that your biology is active, but the physical management might be the disrupting structure. If your bioavailable nitrogen is high, but your organic carbon is low, you're cycling through a small pool fast, which isn't sustainable long term. Each indicator cross-references each other. Together, they tell you a story about your soil that no single test can. So how do you actually get these tests run? The lab side is catching up to this standard. Commercial labs are already building packages around CEMA216. Ward Labs, for example, has a dedicated CEMA216 package that covers all 6 indicators in one single submission. It's designed specifically to fulfill the NRCS requirements. And once results come back, the lab or your TSP is going to submit that raw data and your sampling coordinates to the NRCS, and they run it through SHAPE and send you back a scored report. If you're already working with commercial soil health tests, like the Cornell Soil Health Assessment, CASH, then there's significant overlap. CASH measures many of the same indicators: aggregate stability, respiration, active carbon, soil protein. These tests are complementary, not competing. The point is you're not starting from scratch. The lab infrastructure and the testing packages are already there. You're able to go get these tests, send them to your lab, and get these results back and be a part of this program. Now, the operations that are building this kind of data set right now, tracking these 6 indicators year over year across each of their fields, are the ones that will be positioned when outcome-based programs expand, when carbon and ecosystem service markets mature, and when lenders and insurers start asking for soil health data. It's not speculation, it's where the incentive structure is already pointing to.